Moving on, the UN Security Council has delayed its meeting to vote on the new resolution on North Korea's recent nuclear and long-range missile tests. Connie Kim explains how Russia pushed back the event by around 24 hours from the original set time.
The 15 members of the Security Council are set to vote on a new resolution on North Korea on Wednesday morning at the UN headquarters in New York. Officials say Russia had asked for a one-day review of the draft resolution, pushing back the voting schedule. The conventional rule is that following the Council's agreement on a draft resolution, a so-called blue text is printed, upon which a vote must wait 24 hours. Although Russia, a veto-wielding member of the UN Security Council, has been holding up an agreement on the final draft resolution, its ambassador to the UN said the resolution is necessary because of the challenges coming from North Korea. Speaking to reporters in New York on Tuesday, Vitaly Churkin said Moscow had some concerns about the draft resolution that they've discussed with the U.S. delegation, adding that the U.S. had accommodated some, but not all, of their concerns. That's why Russia wanted changes made to the draft at the last minute, according to Japanese broadcaster NHK. A revised copy obtained by the broadcaster shows an exception has been made on a ban on aviation fuel to North Korea. The fresh set of sanctions will allow the sale and supply of aviation fuel to civilian North Korean aircraft. An official in charge of mineral resources trade between North Korea and Russia has also been dropped from the initial list of individuals and organizations subject to UN sanctions. With the change, 12 organizations and 16 individuals will be slapped with sanctions if the resolution passes as expected. Since North Korea carried out its nuclear tests in early January, Security Council members put their heads together to draw up the strongest sanctions yet on Pyongyang. If adopted, mandatory inspections of cargo, an expansion of a weapons ban, and a trade ban on coal, iron, and gold are expected to pressure the regime to give up its nuclear weapons program and encourage Pyongyang back to the negotiating table. Connie Kim, Arirang News.